No Jumper has a really huge problem right now. When a host is talking about which host can have the most shooters in the streets for each other, that's when you know things have officially gone too far. So if you guys have not been tapped in, so Whack 100 and Lush One are currently engaged in a beef, and the beef actually started because of this podcast. On this episode of the No Jumper podcast, Whack 100 actually called in and went off on Lush One live on the show, because during this podcast, Lush One compared Whack 100 telling a story about how him and Big U ran into Future at the airport, and Whack 100 ran down on Future to confront Future about owing one of their homies money. Well, Lush One compared Whack telling that story to Munchie B, who's another host on No Jumper, confessing that he passed the bottle to Draco the Ruler's killer every day, right? And people gave Munchie B a lot of backlash for that. So Lush One is essentially saying that Whack 100 should get the same backlash that Munchie B got, and Whack was not happy about this at all.
Because Whack was talking big about this bottle. I want to know I want to hear what he got to say next Thursday.
All right, Munchie.
Next Thursday.
You know what? I'm
gonna be tuned in.
I will answer your question, bro. Yes, it's the exact same thing. Like it is the exact same thing.
Because Whack told a whole story with names,
but that's not a
girlfriend.
No, because hold on.
No, I'm listening.
Check in.
It's a disagreement, and he just wants to know he want to see Whack.
But what's Munchie really saying? Let's outline it for the people that don't understand, because I understand. What he's saying is he made an implication. He implied something. He made a statement
on this app.
On anything. And
the same app.
When I say he. I'm talking about both of them. This could be referring to Munchie or Whack. They're both he in this instance. He made a statement about something that supposedly happened a long time ago that he didn't think was going to be consequential or used in any type of indictment, or was intended
he made a mistake.
It was not intended to be a police statement.
Mistake, though.
But then when it gets
popping,
but then when it gets used, but then when it's just popping it, but then when it gets used in an indictment in any capacity, that does quote unquote make it police to some degree.
Bro, let me tell you why it's not police.
So if we're going to get mad at Munchie, get mad at Whack. If we're going to get mad at Whack, get mad at Munchie. If we're going to forgive Whack, forgive Munchie.
Yeah.
That's it. Have the same energy. That's fair.
No.
I don't know if Whack 100 was listening live, or I don't know if somebody told Whack 100, or if somebody at the desk sent a text to Whack. But this segment lasted about 12 minutes. At the end of the 12 minutes, Whack was already calling in, right, to talk to Lush One and check Lush One about what he said. Now, Lush One essentially said, right, now Lush denied this, by the way, right? Lush denied it, but this is what Whack heard. Whack heard Lush One in a polite way trying to say that he did some dry snitching, right? And Lush One would deny it, but that's what Whack heard. So when Whack called in, and Lush One began to deny the fact that he essentially said Whack was doing dry snitching, Whack got even more mad because he felt like Lush One was not owning up and trying to make him look crazy.
So Lush, you saying what? What you in there saying?
Who?
What? I never said you. I didn't say you was in an indictment, Whack. I did not say you was in an indictment. I specifically said you.
You got to put it to the microphone.
I did not. He was an indictment.
My name, like a break your.
Hey, bro, I'm like the one speaking unbiasedly and defending you.
I run into you all the time.
I'm like, but I'm not talking bad. Like, you could save this preamble, but I'm not talking bad about you.
Hey, you know what a word action is versus a charge? Ain't
no one said you had a charge though. No one said that. No, I didn't. No, I did not say you had a charge. I never said that. I never said you had a charge. I don't know what you're talking. I didn't say you had a charge though.
They're both right in a sense. And so let me explain why, right? So the segment was 15 minutes long. Obviously, I'm not going to play the full 15 minutes, but Lush One and the No Jumper podcast was reacting to Big U's new superseding indictment. Now, this new indictment accused Big U of a couple of things. However, they were not charges, okay? They were just character references saying, hey, listen, this man has done these things in the past. This is his character. But they were not charges. He wasn't being charged with these things. And one of those things was being, I guess, the harassment or torment of Future, right? So apparently, the feds claim, Big U beat up Future at the airport. Big U beat up or jumped Future at the club. Big U isn't being charged with what they claim he did to Future, right? It's just character references. It's like statements of quote-unquote facts that people told him. Now, so Wack is correct in terms of, bro, I'm not in no indictment. Big U is not being charged with anything I said. Lush is somewhat correct when Lush says, hey, I didn't say that. However, the conversation they was having was about Big U superseding indictment. So when Wack say, why you insinuating or why you saying I'm in an indictment, Wack is essentially saying, hey, y'all was having a conversation about Big U superseding indictment. You essentially implied I was dry snitching in reference to that indictment because they mentioned Future. So you can't say I didn't say you're not in an indictment, but yet you implied I was dry snitching when referencing the feds bringing up the Future incident in the indictment, right? Now, Lush One tries to deny it. From my perspective, bro, I feel like Lush One should just say, hey, listen, Wack, I said what I said. I meant no disrespect by it, but I feel like Lush One denying it kind of make himself look crazy. But at some point, though, and I was kind of shocked, too, because, like, usually how these conversations go, Wack 100 goes off, Wack 100 crashes out, and the person on the receiving end, right, Lush One or anybody else, just kind of takes it, right? They kind of just take it and receives it. This time around, Lush One was actually popping it. Like, Lush One, he backed down briefly, but once, he kind of figured out that Wack 100 was not backing down, Lush One kind of began to fight back. And I was kind of shocked because Lush is like a really passive dude.
But I didn't say you had a charge, though. But I didn't say that. I didn't. Go ahead. But I didn't say that, though. But I already knew this was going to be some. I don't even know why I answered this.
Hey, listen, I ain't let you niggas meet who Wack is. And one day I'm gonna show you that.
Okay, but
you ain't gonna like.
But I'm not against you, and I didn't say anything.
Calm down.
Yeah. Even listen, I'm not. I don't know why you tripping on me, bro. Like I'm not.
You just popping it.
No, I wasn't. What did I say that was popping it?
Put the microphone to the speaker.
He passed the bottle to a that killed it every week. I ain't never said no like that.
No,
that's not.
The thing is, I'll say it again.
That's not.
Bro.
I think you're lacking context.
I don't understand.
What you talking about?
I think you're lacking context though, because that's not that's not at all like.
Yeah, you what? Hey, Lush, this all I'm gonna tell you. This is my last warning to you. Watch your mouth with my name, bro.
I was trying to defend you.
Listen to what I'm telling you. I see you too much, homie. I'm gonna tell my story, and I say it again. Big U wasn't even there. He stayed back with the and nobody ever touched it. Send nephew with a right now.
Shoot it to him. Shoot it to him, please. Please. Please.
That I'm not hearing what the I'm hearing.
Okay, I'm very curious because again, there's a room full of people, including nephew, who would be very quick to be like, "Yeah, Lush was saying that." I didn't say the you're saying I said, bro. No disrespect. I'm like trying so hard not to be, but I'm not like you're just like calling me a in a gang of when I'm not doing what you said I did, bro.
How long you gonna be turn around? I'm on the 5.
Oh yeah, cool. That's what I want, bro. That's what. No, what are you talking about? I'm not saying what you said I did. No one believes internet anything. Again, this is like so crazy. Oh my god. All right, that's awesome. Like I respect it. That's nothing to do with. No one said Future got a hit. No one said You
talked about if you could be mad at Munchie, you got to be mad at Wack.
Oh well, I feel like I think that. All right, whatever, dude.
So look,
the two conflict here is Wack 100 telling Lush, if you are not saying I'm in the indictment, if you're not saying I do anything wrong, then what do you mean you have to be mad at me if you're mad at Munchie, right? Because Wack is saying, well, Munchie told. What Munchie did is telling. What I did ain't telling. So if you say we did the same thing, then you implying I'm telling. Lush is saying, no, well, I'm not saying that, right? And so once the phone call hung up, now this is where Lush One went off because Lush feels like Wack is picking on him, Wack feels like Lush is playing with his name. So these two both got issues with each other.
You did say that.
Yeah, I did. And I still say that, bro.
Do you understand?
I still say that.
Wait.
What do you mean?
But do you understand why he's mad?
Clippers.
I'll tell you why he's mad. Look,
I don't understand.
Because
no, he's mad because he picks on me. Because want to play with me because I'm an easy target. That's why. It's easy to call Lush a No, that's why. I didn't do anything out of pocket. I didn't say anything wrong. If it was anybody else, if it was somebody, no. We know the truth, bro. We know the truth, bro. No, I did nothing wrong.
You did absolutely
nothing wrong.
The Clippers.
The clip, like,
I don't give a about they get mad at the Clippers. Stop on me.
It's the one person.
Maybe I should.
Took it out of context.
Exactly. And he's smart enough to know that, but he knows he could get at me because I'm Lush, and I'm not going to do. Maybe I should just be like, you know what? Like, that's not cool. Maybe I'll stop defending you. Maybe I'll start.
No, but he
said it was a crip that did it.
No, bro.
We each other.
No, he started off with you, Lush, you. That's how I started, because everybody thinks they can play with me, call me names, pick on me. Because why? No, because I'm a better podcaster than everybody, because I'm making more sense than everybody, because I'm more articulate. No, I did nothing wrong. I was not disrespectful. The analogy that I made was equally respectful to both gentlemen, who I wish were on a good accord. I don't gotta speak like this either. I'm way too generous. Get the out of here. Stop being a bro. Stop being a bully. Stop being a Why are you talking to the 45-year-old MacArthur Park JCat like that? Why don't you like pop it with the people that are your equal, bro? Because you know I'm a good guy. Because you know I'm not going to say that's weak, bro.
That rant was out of pure frustration. Lush was already fed up with the week, and I feel like that right there was like the cherry on top. If you guys don't keep up with the universe, this the week that Lush One found out that his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend of like his ex-girlfriend for 1 week, okay? They broke up for like a week. And she smashed one of his best friend's comparator, right? So because of that, Lush One is already like tormented. He's already feeling like really sick and sad. And then apparently that has compounded with some other things that's going on in his personal life. He's getting catfish, girls not showing up, girls finessing him. Like it's a whole lot, right? So Lush is already going through a bunch. So to me, like that conversation was the cherry on top, and it just took him over the edge. Because of that Lush One just went over it. Lush One is just completely sick and done with people playing with him at this point in his life, okay? So once this happened, I feel like Wack 100 felt like, okay, because you was popping it on the show, it's kind of difficult now for us to have the conversation behind the scenes. So what I was told, behind the scenes, they exchanged words back and forth, and things got more heated after the show, and there was no resolution whatsoever. Here's the part that really confused me, because as serious as that was, and as serious as it is currently, there were some things that happened in between that left me confused, right? Because we now know where it is currently, and you will find out shortly how serious this has gotten. But when Adam asked Wack 100 about this, right, on their last episode of the Adam and Wack show, Wack 100 told Adam that it was nothing that, right, that it was just content. He just called in to give, you feel me, like in Adam the clip, that he's not really concerned about Lush because Lush is weak. So from this particular clip right here, it didn't look like Wack 100 was too concerned in beefing with Lush One. So to see Wack 100 say this and to now know where things has gotten, I'm so confused.
And Lush, listen, man, you know, he said I'm his punching bag. No, really? No, I produce great clips from you when you give me reason to.
But do you feel like you are just picking on him because he's weak?
Well, Lush is handicapped, so I don't consider him weak.
Do you mean mentally or physically?
Both.
Oh.
No, physically.
Oh.
I think he's
not
intelligent.
Mentally. Okay. I
think he's intelligent.
Right, but there's like a part of him.
He's handicapped when he get high.
But there's like a part of him that is like, he's so smart, and then there's a part of him that is so.
He gets, but listen, Lush, when you say things, they know what you say. Now, quite naturally, I understand the business. When I get on that phone and if I'm disrupting this table, I better be adding to the table. Nobody should call in disrupting this table if you can't add to this table. It's already a 2-3 hour segment, and what I did was provided a nice, healthy clip. You get what I'm saying?
But you can't just defend everything by saying, I did a clip. It's like, oh, Adam, why'd you call this guy the N-word? Oh, well, it was a clip.
No. Listen.
Okay, it was a clip.
You have to give me reason. See, I could have just waited till he got off and talked to him. But f that. Since it's content.
This is wrestling.
Let's make some content.
Yep.
And what was funny is when I called in, he acted like he was oblivious to everything I was talking about.
Well, I mean,
you see what I mean? Like, Wack is laughing and having a good time. It doesn't appear that Wack is taking it seriously, but the reason why that's confusing was because that was literally one day before this next update. So Wack said, bro, it's just content. I'm not tripping, right? Then Lush One posted that he was going to rehab, or he was checking himself into rehab because he was dealing with issues. And Wack 100 left a comment that literally shocked everybody. Like everybody was stunned. Like, whoa, hold on, bro. So there was conflict. There was something that must have taken place behind the scenes, because it went from Wack 100 laughing and joking to Wack 100 telling Lush One this. Lush One took to his Instagram and he wrote, I will be going into a detox facility to get myself cleaned up. I am currently exploring options with my family and sponsors. Shout out to the fans, my family, and friends for the support. This decision was made so I can not only survive, but thrive and be a maximum usefulness to my team and, of course, No Jumper. Much love to Ugly Boy Inc. This only gonna make us stronger. Much love to the No Jumper team. I would keep everyone updated. It's been crazy for a while now. If it wasn't for the UAB homies, I'd probably for sure be dead. Lush 5.0 loaded. Wack 100 hops in the comment section and Wack 100 tells Lush One, there's a shortage of trees and trees provide oxygen. So go ahead and, I can't say this due to YouTube guidelines, right? But go ahead and the bucket, we need the extra air. One more wild night of 8 different drugs should do it. I promise we'll make a couple clips out of you. Hurry up. Now, this is cold. This is cold, but it didn't stop here. Now, Wack 100 would respond to people telling him this was too harsh. Wack 100 responded to Jess West. Now, this screenshot, you could tell by how it screenshotted, it came directly from Lush One notifications. So Lush One is screenshotting everything. So Wack 100 tagged Jess West, and Wack 100 says, look, he needs another fix. Drop that off so we can get him out of here. He responded back to Gorilla Hebrew, my big bro. He says, he's from the other side. He needs to go. He's in the way. Wack 100 responded back to Welcome Tams from No Jumper. And he says, you don't like this clown. We discussed this, remember? I guess Tam was trying to like, hey, Lush, Tam was trying to give Lush some encouragement. Wack said, bro, man, keep that fake stuff away from me, man. You know you don't like him. Now, I don't know, because Tim have always been in support of Lush, like publicly, so I don't know what they talked about. He tagged Doughboy, right? And he says, you can't love a stranger. Get the F out of here. Too many fake people, you can care less. He tagged Bootleg Kev. He says, nah, he in the way. We got enough snakes in the world. There had to have been something that took place behind the scenes. There just had to have been. And Lush One would even hint towards that, because Lush would claim that him and Wack was texting back and forth. So there was something said via those text messages that led to Wack 100 commenting this a day after Wack 100 told Adam it's all content. Now, if you thought this was intense, this is not even a % of how intense things have gotten. So after this, Lush One took to his Instagram, and Lush One would proceed to go on what would appear to be a 24-hour straight no sleep binge about Wack 100 on his Instagram. Like, this was one of the most insane things. I think insane, but also really impressive. This was one of the most impressive things I think I've witnessed on Instagram. Lush One didn't sleep for 24 hours, right? And talked about the same person for 24 straight hours.
Ho-ass Wack is threatening me. Ho-ass Wack, the old man, is threatening me. But he not doing to Jay Diggs. He ain't do to Ant. He ain't do to Compton Rick Rock. He ain't do to all these people that have time and energy, but he want to try to pick on me. Wack, I promise you, if you even think about touching me, whatever happens is going to happen. But the main thing that's going to happen is that you are going to be sued for everything in your entire life that you think you own. They're going to be repoing the BBL out of R&B's ass by the time I'm done with you. You want to see Jewish? I'll show you the epitome of Jewish.
That's a very dangerous white man. That white man ain't playing. If you guys don't know Lush One history, Lush One used to work for Alki David. Lush One, after working for Alki David, the billionaire, Lush One helped a woman sue Alki David and get $11 million from out of him. Right? The woman testified to like a hostile work environment, harassment, among other things. Lush One took the stand during that trial and pretty much says, yeah, she's telling 100% of the truth. And then he told his personal story of how Alki David made him wear a shock collar in the workplace.
Also always people that are kicking different inventions, like they're pitching inventions to this guy because they're trying to get him greenlit. One of the, here's Snoop Doggy Dogg, all right? One of them is like this high-powered shock collar, right? It's a shock collar, right? Wanna be ballers, shock collars. And I was all like, let me try it on. Let me see. I want to see what it feels like to get shocked, right?
They put the shock collar on me.
Right?
The shock collar is never going on me.
No.
Shock collar is never going on me.
And so I got shocked by the shock collar. You feel me?
You a freaky man.
Oh, I got my moments.
Touche. All right.
I got my moments.
All right.
You feel me?
He definitely does. As soon as he put the shock collar on, that's freaky.
I got my moments. And guess what? It wasn't that bad. You feel me? Like, I got shocked by the shock collar. It wasn't that bad. However,
did it have spikes on it? Like, was it decorative?
No.
Or was this like a regular basic shock collar?
I didn't want to do 10 much, but I damn near was gonna like bring a collar today.
Oh, nah. I'm glad you didn't. Continue.
Because it's like, you feel me? Like, it just would have been funny. I'm all for a gag.
We didn't need the shock collar.
No. So I don't own the shock collar anymore, unfortunately, because me and some ladies might be able to have fun with that. But
okay.
Yeah, you feel me? She can put it on. She can put it on.
All right.
Now, with that being said, when I thought about it afterwards, I was like, that was kind of degrading, Luke.
So I don't think for a second, not an iota of a second in me, think Lush One is joking about getting sued. Like, not at all. Lush One would sue. Now the problem here is you dealing with Wack. Would Wack 100 care about a lawsuit? That's the question.
You ain't touching shit. You ain't never time to fly. Shut the up. You afraid to even go to your own functions for your gang. So why don't you worry about that and stop trying to pick on middle-aged white Jewish dudes who have no bad energy for you. You pathetic old piece of shit. Fake shit. Attempting and failing to attempt to extort Future is not a contribution to hip-hop. It's not, bro. You ain't done nothing. Riding the coattails and booking a few hotel rooms for the game while getting into physical altercations with people. Also, not a contribution to hip-hop. You're not part of hip-hop, Wack. Even Suge Knight is more important than you'll ever be. Ooh, got a call with Jay Diggs' people in a few minutes. Looking forward to this. I didn't even want to do all this to you.
The one person I feel bad for is the scheduler at No Jumper. Because the scheduler is responsible for keeping all the ops away from each other. There's about like 5 or 6 different beefs in an office that people can't be in the same building. Now this is just a new one. So now they got more troubles on their hands. But Lush One obviously never plans on being at No Jumper at the same time as Wack 100 after this rant, right? Now, if you thought this was insane, we haven't even scratched the surface of what's to come, okay? So Wack 100 responded back to this by posting a video I've never seen before, and most people never seen before, okay? Wack posted a video of Lush One getting slapped and apologizing to the people who slapped him. All right. Now, apparently this video, Lush One would claim is like a decade old. I've never seen it, but Wack will post this video, and this video will send Lush One over the edge.
There you go.
There we go.
All right. Hey, Freddie, this is what happens when people lie to us.
Freddie, this is the beginning of it. You ready?
I'm sorry.
That's just the beginning, Freddie. It's just begun. All right, get up, you asshole. We got work to do.
I've known Lush One for 5 years now, going on 6 years next March. I've never seen that video. I've never seen any mention of that video. That video, as far as I know, is not on the internet. The Reddit is usually good at finding videos like this. It's nowhere to be found. I don't know how Whack 100 got that video, but that video, man, because it's Lush One, it's not really that embarrassing, okay? But Lush One felt really embarrassed by that video, and he spiraled out of control. And to be honest, bro, I don't think Lush One really had any reason to be that embarrassed, bro. Like, I don't think anybody is seeing that video and it changed their perception, their perception of Lush One. Like, I don't think anybody's seen that video and thought, oh, damn, Lush, you surprised me. You didn't. No, this is what you would expect from Lush. There's, a few other people you would probably expect this from, right? Right? Like, most people will say Flacco. That's what I would expect from you. Well, damn show you. Damn show you'll be surprised, right? But, right, like for the most part, that's what people would expect from Lush One. Lush apparently was really upset Whack 100 posted this. So that led to Lush One talking how I ain't never seen Lush One talk before. Now, I don't know if this was the drugs talking. I don't know if this was Lush One being passionate. I don't know what it was. Lush One got to talking like I ain't never seen Lush One talk before.
You need the police to call shooters! You need the police! You need the police! You're afraid! Whack, you're afraid! I'll delete my Instagram right now if Whack could have more shooters step into the streets of Los Angeles right now than I can. I bet you can. I bet you can. Where the shooters at? Where the shooters at? I bet you'll have to call the police or some or I bet you'll have to threaten to call the police on my shooters. You need the police to call shooters! You need the police! You need the police! You're afraid! Whack, you're afraid!
Whack, big homie, leave that man alone, man. Leave that man alone, man. Nah, bro, I would listen, man. Nah. That white man trying to crash, man. Leave that white man alone, man. Listen, what I personally learned in life was to never underestimate anybody. Never in life underestimate anybody. That's what I learned in life, bruh. I take any type of threat from no matter who it is, bruh. I take that to the extreme. I don't care what it is, bruh. Any type of threat from anybody, I'm taking... Yo, leave that man alone. That man is clearly not well right now. That man is clearly like out of his mind. That man is clearly willing and ready to do whatever it takes, brother. Leave him alone, big. Wow. I've never seen Lush like that before in my life, like ever. And and the scary part about it too, right, is Lush will go from that to normal, then back to that. It was like transitioning in between stories. Like you'll see a story where Lush is literally like salivating and screaming in the phone, and then the next story would be this.
Hemmed me up, slapped me 10 years ago. Like, all right, fool, like cool story. I wasn't jacking off in a car, being a sexual deviant in literally broad daylight, masturbating in public in your vehicle. That's like a way more damning video. That's like significantly more disturbing on all levels. Let's be honest, bro. Like, what video would you rather have? Some fools like ran up on you with straps and slap you because you they, or like you get caught driving outside in broad day masturbating in a car. What's worse? What's worse in any capacity, bro? What's worse? We know. And just like to even bring up some like this or bro, I'm just trying to get healthy, dog. Before that, by the way, yesterday when on my little I'm going to rehab post, this fool want to hop in the comments and be like, I hope you overdose and die. And he's responding to Bootleg Kev and Tam and Doughboy and Jesse's writing in the response. Like, bro, it's like if I wasn't smarter, I would think you was smoked out. Because that's like a really smoked out thing to do. I don't know if that's as a result of you just being like...
These are two grown men. They are. I'm going to put the responsibility on Adam 22 and say it's up to Adam 22 to fix this and fix this fast. This is escalating in a way that I don't... Bro, this started off over a podcast. Now we're talking about shooters in the streets. Hey, listen, man. Let's please de-escalate this as fast as possible. This is taking a direction that I'm not comfortable with. I don't think anybody is comfortable with. And we've seen things like this far too often to take this lightly. So hopefully, Adam steps in and squashes this, man. All right. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Do y'all believe, right? Do y'all believe that this is going to boil over, or do you guys think that this needs to be addressed ASAP? Let me know in the comment section, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here to find out how Nolan Wells' friend's interview with Ulster Tatum. Find out how that interview backfired. I'm going to see you guys in this Nolan Wells video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.